A day or two ago, something had just told me to rewatch this interview of Jaguar Wright on the Piers Morgan Uncensored show. Now, this is the same exact interview that got a lot of traction, about 4 million views, and her communication within this interview was very strong and direct, calling people out such as Diddy, Jay-Z, and Beyonce. So strong and direct to the point that Jay-Z and Beyonce had a lawyer reach out to Piers Morgan to censor what Jaguar Wright said in this interview. Now, because all that happened, that was the main focus of the entire interview in itself. But as I rewatched a little bit, I come to realize that Jaguar Wright all along has been saying that she has been a part of the same exact system that she's speaking out against. She has been a part of the sex work industry. She has been intermingled with all these different dark things that happen. That's why she's able to speak on these things, such as the dark web, how the trafficking works. So in this video right here, we're going to look at how she's admitting that she has been a part of this, the trafficking and the things of that nature. She has been a victim of this in this video and other videos that are going to be shown in this compilation of her showing us that she's been a victim also. So let's get straight into this. Smash like button, subscribe, and there is a surprise at the end of the video that is going to be very strong and powerful. Let's get straight into this.
And everyone knows Diddy was selected for this job. He's the Judas.
Do you think that if he's cornered in the way that he's been now, that he may start revealing things about other people?
He has no choice. His ego and his drug addiction won't allow him to do anything different. Anybody who thinks he's not going to talk is crazy. The simple fact that he's not saying more now only means that the people who have been protecting him all along, who put him in position to be such a horror to the black community, still find value in him. He's got everybody on tape. They all know it.
Everybody. Crazy.
It's a mess.
For those who were never at these freak-off parties, what were they like?
See, this is the thing. Everything that I'm about to say to you is not my firsthand knowledge. It is my firsthand witness account experience. I was a sex worker. I was a dominatrix before I got my record deal. That's how I know how the dark world and the sex world and the entertainment world run hand in hand. That's why
Now realize what she said. It's not as if the dark world and the entertainment world just commingle in certain areas. The dark world and the entertainment world run hand in hand. They are the same thing. When we're looking at the mainstream media, we're looking at what they're putting in the light. But in the same exact way, the trafficking, the tunnels, the islands, the children, that is the entertainment industry that's just being kept away from you. That's their type of entertainment. That's what they partake in.
movie Blink Twice is so important. Salute to Zoe Kravitz. The sex workers that I have worked with throughout the years and continue to work with even to this day have worn hidden cameras. I have my own tapes. I've seen what they do. The ritualistic behaviors, the drugging, putting girls in the suitcases, dumping them in alleyways. It's horrifying.
Seriously.
And it's all done under the protection of this is going to be paid off. There's another NDA. This is going to be, it's terrible.
And keep in mind how she mentioned Blink Twice. And Blink Twice, it shows how the trafficking happens and how they actually drug the people without them knowing, so they forget more than half the things that happen. So they're probably just being left in alleyways, like knowing something really, really bad happened. And like, yo, how did I even get here?
It seems to have been something that a lot of people knew about, but people were simply too scared to talk about.
Everyone knows. And every person that's sitting there trying to act surprised knows very well. The whole point of this, like Cat Williams said when he sat with Shay Shay earlier this year, the whole point of this is for them in a coordinated effort to pretend like none of it is real for the public's perception. But everyone knows what's going on, and it's been going on for years. It's been going on before Diddy. See, people keep looking at him like he's the Sputnik that came out of nowhere. This is someone who was designed to be what he is. We got to stop making Diddies. And if we're going to do that, then we got to go back. We got to go back to even further, the mentors of these people. Because Diddy was taught how to do what he does systematically, and Clyde Davis has been his greatest teacher.
And that's the thing. Like once I came across that part, it's like, yo, why the hell is Clive Davis not in jail too? Knowing that Clive Davis is the mentor that taught Diddy how to get away with all these dark things for so long and how to actually, you know what I'm saying, be successful with doing these evil things for such a long amount of time. I need to get on Clive Davis's ass in the next couple of videos because that's the one, that's like the... Yeah, I get it. He's the teacher,
Look,
bro.
Clive Davis is not here to respond to that. Jaguar,
Guess they're on vacation.
if this goes to court, Jaguar, do you think that the world is going to be shocked by...
I sat there on that couch and I said what I said. I said he put the boots to that girl.
She talking about
And
Cassie.
you were there?
No, I remember when me and Albert talked about it because Kim called him crying. She was like, I gotta stop him.
Kim Porter.
Yeah.
She saved Cassie's life. So Cassie could do what she's doing right now.
Right.
She put it all on the line. Just a Christian can walk around sounding like an idiot, doing his daddy's perp walk with pride.
It's just so sad.
All of this means something a little different to me than it does to everybody else.
How do you think Cassie's feeling about this right now, seeing her video go?
And I believe right there when she was like, "Oh, this means something to me more than it does, like differently than to anyone else. It means something different to her, just for the fact that, like she said in the last video, she's been through it. This is like something that she's experienced firsthand, so she could relate to it on a whole different type of level.
It does to everybody else.
How do you think Cassie's feeling about this right now, seeing her video go viral like this?
I can only imagine she's a lot more upset than I am.
And for the people who didn't believe her or anything like that?
Shame on them. You want to know what's really up in this moment?
What?
Mary J. Blige knows exactly what that feels like. And that goof will do anything. I guess she liked that scar on her cheek.
Damn.
Because he put the boots to her.
This is wild.
It took this. It took this. Ain't nobody asked how that girl's ribs felt the next day and the day after that and the day after that. They sit there and they look at that like when Ray Rice beat the out of his. ain't nobody asked how she felt the next day. All the women that have been hurt. You know, I remember the first time that happened to me. Took me 8 weeks before I could cough without wanting to vomit. 2 cracked ribs. They beat everybody the same way. It's like there's a fucking handbook when they sign their record deals. How to fucking hurt a bitch and keep her loyal.
Insane.
That
Insane.
nigga was so fucking like gung-ho that he woke up out of his sleep to whoop her.
And this is exactly why Jaguar Wright's voice is just so credible, especially on a situation like this, when it comes to the victims, when it comes to the trafficking, and even when it comes to the arrest of Diddy, is because she's experienced it firsthand.
It's a hell of a... But I want everybody to know that what they're watching is what set a lot of things that are happening now into motion. There is a moment where enough becomes enough.
Is Ali Carter being silenced?
I'm sure she is. I hope it's not my fault. I made an outcry to her that I'm willing to talk to her.
I was at a Diddy party. I was one of the party favors. But I told you, nobody tells on Diddy. Maria Z, I did that interview in 2021. 7 months ago. We made sure, I already knew, that Diddy and Oprah is about to get arrested. I already knew that 7-8 months ago. We went and made sure there were sworn documents.
I need to get on Oprah's ass too, bro. Because she's like, obviously she's one of the richest black women in the world. You know what I'm saying? But that doesn't disregard the fact of what she's partaking in as a celebrity and what she's doing to these young people, allegedly.
It was put upon my spirit to issue out that invitation to a conversation with Ali Carter. And ever since then, it's been a...
There is a third arrest that is coming. There's 2 that's already down. There's a raid that's about to go on. And on top of that, it's somebody that has something to do with an affidavit that I have already released.
This is the affidavit right here. It says Brian Christopher Williams, a.k.a. Birdman. That was the mentor of Lil Wayne, Drake, and I'm pretty sure a lot of other people. Birdman is caught kissing Lil Wayne on the lips. Then we have Denzel Washington, also on the list, which Ali Carter has said she has seen Denzel Washington partaking in these party favors and these crazy parties and, you know, these evil entertainment things that these celebrities partake. And then Sean Combs, obviously Diddy, and then Young Jock. I don't know who that is, but someone else is getting arrested.
I am telling you, we know that it's coming. I knew it was coming when I made sure there were sworn and legal affidavits already ready 6 to 8 months ago. I'm telling you right now that they're about to grab them and they're about to announce it. When they announce it, we got a problem. There's ways that this is about to go. I think a lot of you guys are everybody's like, we're ready. We're ready until it's happening. And then everybody's like, well, I wasn't ready. Yeah.
There's gonna be a lot of that.
There's no other way to get ready. There's no other way to prepare. There's no protocol for what's about to happen. The world is going to crumble when they see this next arrest. In the meantime, there's going to be deaths, distractions, and fires to hide evidence. Watch for it, ask questions, demand answers. You know who's on those flight logs. You do. You know who should be arrested. You all do. You know that laptop from hell is real. You know that the Black Book is real. You know Ghislaine Maxwell's customers are who everybody is watching in the everyday news, including those who you drop your kids off with every day. Your schools, your doctors, big banks, Chase Bank, Bank of America. There is a lot of people that are attached because this goes very deep. I told y'all this is a spider web that is tangled and tangled and tangled and woven intricately. I am telling you right now that once one goes, it's going to pull on a big string. That arrest is coming. 90s, we need your help. We need witnesses. We need your help. If you have counted that cost, please message us through the website, alisarmy.com. There's admin there that are ready to catch and get in contact with us. We're not taking any mics right now. We're going to sit back for a second, because with this arrest coming, we need to prepare our hearts and everything that's coming our way. We're able to move in a different way. We're able to maybe run into a store.
And this was filmed on October 18th, 2024, by the way, just so you guys have extra context. And especially how she says, like, this is like a big spider web and it's woven in so many different areas. I mean, that's just a revelation on how, like, the Bible talks about evil so much. You know, there's two polar opposites. There's the good and then the bad. And a lot of us, we don't, God willing, thank God, we don't have to see the darkest of the dark side of this world through God's protection. But there is a really, really dark side that we don't just see. It's not just wars and robberies and killing. It goes on a whole different level.
And grab a few groceries. We're able to maybe get to a gas station and stretch our legs, walk around for a little bit. Sometimes that goes okay, and sometimes it does not. When this next arrest comes, it is not going to go okay. It's not. And I don't know. I don't know, but we need y'all help. I don't know what that means. I don't know what's going to come from this. I don't know which way this is going to turn, but it's going to rock the world. It's going to rock the nation. It should. I am sick of people holding that shit. Stop helping them and enabling them by holding them. I don't know who needs to hear this, but if you know somebody who's sitting on that arrest, if you're the person that's sitting on that arrest, let it go. Why are you enabling them? Why are you enabling a slave trader? If you understood the amount of hell that they have put a child through, I don't give a shit what they go through for 2 seconds when people finally realize what they've done. Boo-hoo. Let's talk about the consequences of their own actions. The world needs to know what they've done. How many victims are there that cannot speak for themselves, that are dead and no longer here, that can't speak for themselves? It's enough of the silence. It's enough of the behind closed doors. It's enough sweeping it up under the rug. That arrest is coming. And I don't know about you, but I'm ready. I'm as ready as it gets. We are tired. My life has turned in many ways. I am a very simple person. If you could just let me go to school, live my life, be the dance teacher that I know that I am a very damn good one. Okay? Very good teacher. I don't toot my own horn frequently. I'm telling you, I am a great teacher. I love what I do. I just want to go back to school. I've been in the same community college for 13 years, okay? I'm not dumb. I'm a kinesiology major. I just can't get to school without people following us. And on top of that, being in foster care, my units and all of my stuff has been switched with another foster kid. So every time I go to register for classes, they still have our shit mixed up. So if you want to help me, fix it. The only thing that I want is my peace. That's it. Y'all notice you didn't hear from us for like a year, almost 2? It's because at that time I was just like, screw it. I am tired. And I'm damn near giving up with hope in humanity. Because what are we doing? I'm tired. I'm not just talking about, oh, I saw something. I went through it. I suffer through it still every day. When I'm awake, we do this. When I close my eyes, I'm back. I don't get a break. So for those of you who are like, this is too dark for me, this is too much for me, boo-hoo. You want to know what goes on in a survivor's head when they close their eyes, let alone when they wake up and their skin is crawling? You can't get through a day because your clothes against your skin feels annoying as hell to you. You think that, oh, I'm sorry, I can't tell on them because boo-hoo, people are mass hysteria. What do you think is going on with their victims every damn day that they pay for what they did? If you have something, post it. It is that time to speak up. We have been as naked and vulnerable as we could with y'all. I've given you information. We've put out evidence. People are like, I didn't get evidence. We put out a lot. I am talking from legal documents to pictures to evidence, and we've gotten hell for it every single day. And people are still demanding more from us, but that same energy, where is that energy for those who are other people that are speaking out on other people's cases? So what were you doing? Who was the adult in the situation? Where was the authority in the situation? Where have you been? So many questions that people are not asking and not answering. Please, please, please demand answers. Please push right now because it's needed. If you are in child protective services, I'm talking from a social worker to in foster care, this is the time to speak up about the things that you've seen. There was a caseworker that spoke up and I shared her TikTok. I don't know her. All I do know is what she said. There's patterns. People need to hear from the people that are social workers that have seen some things. People need to hear from the foster kids that have seen some things and went through some things.
So that's Allie Carter, and this is just another victim that has been put through the system, and it seems as if she literally said that she was a party favor for one of Diddy's parties, meaning that she was one of the people put up as basically, you could call it a gift bag, to come up to the table and say, I want this one right here, and I want to do whatever I want to her. It's very sad, and like she was explaining, you could just get traumatized. That's a whole entire different level of trauma and like attack on an individual's soul that is just, it's hard to heal from. But I see that she's rocking Jesus Christ on her neck and her ears, so I definitely know where her faith lies, and I believe that's why she's still here today and she's able to speak out about it. And shout out to Jaguar Wright too, because she's also been through situations like this, and she's also speaking about it. So hope you guys did enjoy this video. Comment down below any thoughts or opinions that have popped up in your mind throughout this video, because I do enjoy reading your comments. Smash the like button, subscribe, turn on post notifications. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Peace.